Hello everyone, welcome to the video. Now, this is the intro before the intro. I'll explain why. First of all, it's a long ass video, as you can see down below. And if I'm being honest, I don't think I'll ever make another video this long again. I tried something a little bit different, something new. I don't know if I liked it, but I don't know, you guys be the judge of that. Secondly, I filmed the video you're about to watch in July. I think it was towards the end of July or something like that. It was in July, and it's now January the 9th, just to give you an idea. So happy new year, welcome to 2026. This video is way back from July 2025. That's how old this video is. Now, I had to like heavily edit this video. Well, not too much, but I cut out a lot of stuff, especially when I spoke about whatnot, and a few other things about, that was relevant at that time. I just felt like if I include in this video, it's a bit of a waste and it just drags even more. So that's why I might be a little bit jumpy all over the place. So apologies for that. I guess that's what I get for filming a video 6 months ago and releasing it now. So that's my fault. Okay, quickly on whatnot. I have no plans at all to want to sell on there for the meantime. Like I do not care about the app. There was a time where I was pretty into it and I was keen to get on it, but I don't know, I've just lost interest. I haven't been on the app in a few months. Well, I started going back on this week to watch a few people do streams, and I don't know, I'm just not into it. It doesn't fit, like, I guess, my reselling and my lifestyle. I honestly do not have time, you know, working a full-time job and having outside of work commitments and family and all that. I just don't have time to either sell or buy. I'll probably go on just to watch, support a few mates, say hello, but that's literally like the most I do right now. There's some great people selling on there, but like the other day I went on, there's some guy making a coffee on his stream, and it was like a comic book stream. It's like, are you gonna sell anything or what? I was there for like 5 minutes waiting, because I'm looking for a few certain comic books, and I was like, oh, this guy might have it, but it was just making a coffee and talking to the 3 people watching. So I was like, what is this? And then another one, I think, I went in a toy stream, and it was like a silent auction or something. I'm just not into all that stuff. It's just not for me. And nothing against anybody who loves that shit, but it's just not for me. So I did have to cut out quite a few things out of this video. I was a little bit hyped and pumped at the time in July for whatnot, but I'm not anymore. So I wanted to make that very clear and clarify that. Just quickly, the second thing, am I gonna make more videos this year? I really want to. I think I'm gonna start doing again more of like the weekly thrifts, and then kind of condensing it and making it under 15-20 minutes around there. So this is a weekly thrift you're about to watch, but I added in a lot of like extra, I don't know what you call it, like life stuff, I don't know. So I think I'm gonna cut all that out and just make it easier to edit and upload videos, because yeah, I don't want to be making like really long videos. They're just the worst, and they're just boring. Like, I don't know, I have a short attention span, so that's speaking from my point of view. I just find really long videos, especially people talking, boring. So I don't want to do any of that like I kind of do in this video. Anyway, let's get into the video. Sorry for that ramble, but it just needed to be said. Enjoy the video, like the video, it's gonna help me get back up. I haven't had a new subscriber in a long time. I think I've stayed around the same amount for the last few months. I haven't really checked anyway. I've neglected YouTube in general, so let's get back on it. I will try and upload, all right? Please hold me accountable to this. I will try and upload at least once a month. And it's gonna be thrifting content, maybe what sold stuff. It's not gonna be the boring ramble. I'm not gonna teach you or sell you a course. I'm just gonna do thrifting, finding cool shit. All right, let's get into it. Enjoy the video. Shall we play the intro? It's been a while. Let's play it. Welcome back to another start of the week of thrifting. I'm starting on Tuesday. So today's Tuesday. It's been about 6 days since I uploaded my last video, so go check it out right here if you haven't already. It was the second episode of the long series that I'm doing, one of the longer vlog thrifting series. I don't know if this episode is going to be one. We'll see. But thank you to everyone who watched. I really do appreciate it. I did get a few subscribers, which I was surprised. Look, I'm trying to get to 1,000, but I know I have to be consistent with that. So this is why I'm filming like almost a week after the first video dropped. So let's go to a Salvos first of all. Let's kick it off at a Salvos, and then right after we are going to hit up a Savers, the same one that you probably saw in the last video anyway. So let's do this. Wish me luck. First stop of the week. I haven't been thrifting since Thursday or Friday last week, so it hasn't been that long, but it feels like it. Let's do this. Alright, forget that frog or whatever the hell that was. Here we are. I'm raiding this little plush bin here full of hand puppets. Oh, there's a sale. Anyway, I didn't grab anything from this bin here. Let me know if I missed something or I should have got anything. I did get this Olympics one though, but that's about it. I was here a week ago and picked up a few things. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But moving on to the books. This was $20. $20, complete set, just a bit too much. Some other guy grabbed it after me, so good luck with that. And the games, obviously, it's always crap in this Salvos. I haven't picked up a game here in like 2 years. A nice little stop, let's move on. Just ended up picking this Sydney 2000s hand puppet, but the other thing I got for $9 was this Anthony Davis LA Lakers purple jersey, Nike, all official. You want to look for the signs that's not fake. For example, like the little inner code there, it's a bit faded, but it's there. Another good way is to look at the stitching inside. So it's all good. This one, there's a little bit of gabagool, you know, throughout the collar, a few stains here and there, but this is real, this is good. For $9, not too bad. I should get, it's a size large, so I should get about maybe 50 bucks for this if it washes out all right. 40 to 50, let's just say, plus post. So not too bad, $11 for everything. I did have like credit points on my Salvos card. I had like $3, but I'm gonna save it up for something big or something good, or like a lot when I buy a lot, which is like quite rare. Anyway, we're gonna go to Savers now. So wish me luck in Savers. Hopefully there's more. The Salvos was a little bit empty, didn't film too much. So let's see how we go coming up now. As you can see, we have entered Savers, and I love seeing a packed plush wall. These little plastic bags have made me so much money. Very underrated, but just be careful. 99% of everything here is like fake if it looks good, but have a look. I am searching for a bargain. We've got a giant Squirtle, which I left behind, I think. Remember, I filmed this a long time ago, so I don't remember much. Look, overrated. Disney stuff is so overrated, but this, oh man, just have a look how much I sold that for later on. I got so lucky with these hats as well. I have no idea how they were there at the end of the day. 2 vintage Western Bulldogs AFL hats, and one is signed as well. Woo! Keep an eye out in the thrift for these official costume items like these Super Mario ones. I got blasted on Facebook for them and they sold for a pretty good profit. So I'll talk about that later. Keep an eye out for them. Righto, here we go. How much did I spend? $49.76 after my discount. 20% discount always makes a difference, a huge difference. But I did leave a few things behind. But I did grab most of the things I showed. My hands were just like getting too full, so I couldn't film as much as I wanted. Plus there was another guy there that also picks up the same thing I do. So I kind of just wanted to focus on the items and get in, get out. I'm about to meet my wife now somewhere, so I was in a bit of a rush, but with the $11 I spent earlier at Salvos and the $49 now, not too bad. Those two Western Bulldogs hats, those vintage 90s ones, that'll pay for everything, plus more, I reckon, 100%. I've sold one before, about 4 years ago I found it, and I think I got like 50 for it maybe. I don't know what they go for now, but I'll do my comps when I get home. I'll go through everything again soon, and we'll chat about a few more things, and then we'll end Tuesday there. On a side note, just sold a couple of things. What's this one? Some shoes. So I think they're on sale. I'm getting rid of all shoes, by the way. I do not want any shoes in my store, so if you want to go to my eBay, just comment below and I'll send it to you, or you can find it, whatever. But I just sold some shoes for $26.99. That's right, it's going to locally, so that's good. But look, I'm trying to get rid of shoes. Don't care about shoes. I don't even look at shoes anymore unless it's for myself. So yeah, if you want cheap shoes, like, just let me know. Maybe I can like give them to you or something for cheap. I also sold, remember this hat? Remember this hat from the last video? I sold this. I took an offer on it, but I think this one sale pays for the lot. Remember I got like 5 or 6 or 7 of these. There's $27.50. I should probably blur out the person's name, but yeah, pretty good. I'm glad I sold that. It was a bit annoying. I think it was a bad buy, but it's gonna be a slow burn. This thing working? All right, it is. I'm gonna show you everything I just picked up today in more detail. Gotta be quick because I don't have much time. I don't think I'm gonna list any of this tonight. I have a lot of packing to do. I might show you some of the items I gotta pack for Depop. I ship Depop items every 4 days, and I swear Depop has the most impatient buyers, man. Like, the annoying thing is though, Depop counts like the weekends as business days. So this guy bought something on Friday night, so that was one day, and then Saturday, Sunday count it as a business day, and he's like, oh, it's been, you know, 4 business days, like Monday, now it's Tuesday. So it's just really annoying when people, you know, it's just, have some patience, guys. I can't ship on the weekend. Anyway, I'm gonna show you today's loot. Let's have a look. Don't mind the Ugg boots and shorts, but we're gonna start on this side, all right? So this is a Mr. Potato Head official from 1995. Actually, let's open it up. I haven't opened it yet. I had a quick little peek, but I didn't want to peel off that tape too much. You can tell it's definitely old 90s tape. It's all yellow now. I'm just gonna open it up with one hand. So look, it is used. It's obviously not new. There's one arm. I'm trying to tip it out. Let's do this. I did pay $7.99. Had a discount. Bit of wrapping paper in there, looks like. Is that it? Yeah, just bubble wrap, sorry. Is this thing complete? Alright, there's some stuff in here. It looks complete. It does look complete to me. It's all official. 1985 Play School. That's like the original, I guess, when it first came out. But Toy Story, obviously, 1995. So I was 1 year old when this came out. Pretty cool. Looks like everything is there. Let me just quickly assemble it, then I'll get back to you. It looks like everything is there. There's a few extra bits. I'm just trying to copy that box, but yeah, everything's here, which is pretty cool. Usually, like, it's missing an ear or the glasses, especially. But that, I'm actually really surprised it's all there. Now, I didn't comp much. Actually, I don't think I comped anything tonight. I just used like whatever knowledge I have. This was another Toy Story plush toy. It's from 2014. But I've actually never seen the plush Slinky before, and it's been in good condition. I don't think it's like mangled up or anything. I always find the plastic and metal one, but never the plush version. So I don't know what that goes for, but it was in one of those bags. I already redonated the other bit. It was like a lizard or something. Moving on to the plush. How to Train Your Dragon. I think, is this from number 2? Arena Spectacular? I don't know, is that 2 or 3? I'm a huge fan of this franchise. I don't know much, but I was hoping to find like the one with 3 heads. I think that one might go for a bit more, but look, three is pretty good. I've sold this guy many times for about 40 by itself. Maybe I'll do like a big bundle, maybe individual. I'll have to see what they're worth and what they go for. I did get this plush as well, official Sydney 2000. And now, I did mention I saw someone on Whatnot selling Sydney 2000 stuff, and it was going all right. So for $2, maybe I'll give it a go on Whatnot as well. I'll talk about Whatnot soon. These hats, I thought these were just like shitty costume hats, but they're actually not. They're official Super Mario, like Nintendo ones. I guess I sold them in Japan. It's all in Japanese. Official Bandai. It looks like the dead stock because it has like this plastic thing, but there's no year on it, I don't think. I'm just trying to look. I don't think there's a year on it, but I'm gonna sell them together, obviously. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool find. I don't know what they're worth. I have to look it up. Let's go to this t-shirt as it's down here, Hooderich. I've mentioned Hooderich quite a few times on this channel already. I've sold and picked up quite a few Hooderich items. This is just a basic t-shirt. Hooderich is like a pretty popular streetwear brand with like the younger kids. I think they sell it like a JD Sports and those type of stores. Culture Kings maybe. So this is just a back and front black tee. Good condition. Paid a little bit up for this. But pretty sure I can get, you know, a good return on it. Size medium. Moving on here. This is from the Salvers as well. So I got this Anthony Davis LA Lakers jersey. As I said, it's a bit worn and dirty. I'm going to give it a good wash now. But size large, it's all official. Yeah, look, I paid $9. I paid $9. I think I should get about 40, 50 if I looked it up correctly. I'll just look again, but it's a big size, men's large. It's pretty good. Bit more sports. I was so surprised these two hats were just sitting there at the end of the day at Savers. So it was about 5 something when I got there. I've sold this one before for about 50, but that was like 3-4 years ago. I don't know what it's worth now. Well, I'll look it up, but that's the official 90s AFL logo, which you do want to see when you're buying like vintage hats. Like, it's always a good logo, good sign to see. Worth a little bit more than the modern stuff, of course. So Footscray Bulldogs, obviously known as the Western Bulldogs now. Footscray Bulldogs, pretty good. I got 2 of them for a good price. So I reckon these 2 would pay for like everything anyway and more. And the final item, White Fox. Now White Fox has dropped a little bit in value over the past few years probably, but it's still kicking strong. I'm still selling some of this. Look, I paid $14.50 for it, but it's like dead stock condition. And how I can tell is like, if you go on the inside, you know when you touch clothes and it just hasn't been washed before? I think this is it. Like, it is in immaculate condition. So I was happy to pay that with a discount. The size LXL, I think it's like the largest size you can get in White Fox. So you got the embossed green on the grey. This is beautiful. I was at the shopping center the other day, and like literally every girl, every second or third girl is wearing White Fox. So it's definitely still alive and kicking, this brand. Let me quickly just race through some of the Depop items that are sold, just so you get an understanding of what I'm selling there. So I'm doing about 8 to 10 items a week on Depop, ranging in value from like $20 to like $100. Depop, I always list a little bit less than on eBay because the fees are a bit lower, and I guess not as popular as eBay. So let's have a look. We got a button-up shirt. This is like a Y2K Dragon Tiger shirt. We got a Dynasty New Zealand Warriors NRL jersey. Picked this up only 2 weeks ago. Sold for 80. I think this one went for like 30 or something. I can't remember. I paid 15 for this at a Brotherhood. So yeah, it was a good turnaround. 80 plus post. Everything's plus post, by the way. Got a vintage Carlton t-shirt. I posted this on my Instagram stories actually only a few days ago when I picked it up. So I sold real quick for 30 plus post. This design, I guess, is not as like it's not as popular as like some other Carlton shirts with like more of a graphic on it. But yeah, there's that vintage logo you want to look for again. on Vivid, size large, so 30 plus post. What is this? Oh, another AFL item. So we got this vintage Brisbane line 2001 Premiers t-shirt. That's a tag on the Pro Star. So look, it's vintage, but it's not 90s. So that's why you see that logo there. This sold pretty quick as well. I think 35 plus post. I paid 5 at a Vinnie's. A Stella and Gemma. This is a women's brand. I don't recommend picking this up. I've had this for ages, so I think I just flogged it off for like 15 or something. Maybe even less, plus postage. I don't know how long I've had that for. I can't remember. And the final item. Oh, it's all dirty. I gotta clean it again. That's a problem with like this caged basket. Anyway, Pal & Peralta. It's a skateboard brand. I got 35 plus posts for that. Always a good brand to pick up. This is an Instagram sale. You can see that, that's just Chicken Run. I wrapped it up because I break stuff all the time. But this is a 1999 Chicken Run movie mug, I guess. I think the licensing is over there. I should really take it out of the plastic. But yeah, if I do, I'll probably like break it. So that's all to a follower on Instagram after I posted it on my story. Alright, thanks for following along again on a Tuesday. It looks like this will be another episode of the long series. So appreciate you sticking around, and I'll see you tomorrow or whenever I film next. Bye. It is Wednesday. We are going to quickly pop into the post office, drop off all those Depop orders, and then we'll hit up a Salvation Army. The same one we went to yesterday. So it's a bit early in the day now. I went like in the evening yesterday. Well, not evening, it was about 3 o'clock. And they close at 5, so I don't know if they're like restock things during the day. It's almost 1 o'clock, so I don't know. We'll see if there's anything different, anything new. Not holding my breath, but we will also go to Savers hopefully. So yeah, come along with me. Yesterday was a pretty successful Savers run. Pretty stoked with some of the finds we had. I don't have any donations today to drop off, so I don't have a 20% voucher. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but let's get this day started. I also got a notification from eBay that one, I have like this micro USB card reader coming today. Well, no, that's from Amazon because I lost the other one for my GoPro. And the other notification is I got a whole lot of games coming today. I bought out like a bulk lot of games from eBay. There was a few good ones in there I want to flip, which should pay for the lot, and the rest I think I'll just load up and trade it in to eBay games. I got a lot of like crappy games. By crappy I mean like it's not really worth much, so I got a lot of those I just want to trade into eBay games and get some cash back. I'll show you what those games are. Hopefully it said it was coming today, so hopefully it does actually come today. Alright, we're at the postie. I'll see you in the thrift. That was complete dog shit. Did not find a single thing. I think I heard the worker there saying that they're a pretty small store, so that they don't like move around too much stock all the time. So maybe it's worth going like every couple of days instead of like every day there. But I did get a new energy drink. I haven't tried this. Bucked Up. It's a good brand of clothing. I don't know about drinks, so let's try it out. We have made it to Savers. Got the young fella with me once again. Surely we can't have 2 good days in a row. Surely not. Let's go find out. I did not film at all, not that much. I didn't get that much anyway. I got a few plush toys, some Pokemon toys that I'm gonna add to like a bulk lot that I have. And I just got a vintage Taz Devil plush. That's more for Whatnot. It was all cheap. I paid $9 for all the toys. There's a couple that I'm gonna redonate because they come in like those bags. So I don't mind redonating them. They're just not worth anything. But yeah, that's it. Pretty quiet day. But I did get a message. I did get a message that I have a few games waiting for me at home that I ordered online. A few PS2 games, so I'll show you that very soon. Just got the mail. This is what I needed for my GoPro since I lost the other one. So this is gonna be good. I can get the video editing from Amazon. But one thing I got from eBay, I did a little bit of online RA, eBay RA, retail arbitrage in this box right here. I'm just gonna open it now. I haven't opened it yet. It was all wet because it's raining outside. But I found a bunch of PS2 games on eBay. I did pay a little bit, $79 shipped for 8 games, I think it is. Came to about $9.80 a game. But there's one game that's going to pay for everything, I think. I'm not sure the condition or anything like that. So let's have a look together. I'm about to open it. I'll tell you a little story about how I got these games. It's really annoying. But first, let's open it up. Okay, great packaging. Love the bubble wrap. Gonna reuse that, of course. But here we are. I think I got 8 games. Wait. Thank you for your purchases. That's cute. Wait, is this? Yeah, I think this is it. Sorry, I thought there were more games. I was like, wait a minute. That is a lot of bubble wrap. That is a lot of bubble wrap, which I can use. So thank you. Whoever you are. Sorry, I don't know your name. Cat lady, cat man. Okay, ignore the mess behind me. It's all like packaging and boxes. I've got to organize it. But every game is individually wrapped in bubble wrap. How nice is that? Great service. Gonna get a positive 5-star from me. But the first game, Stitch Experiment. Obviously, I don't think all of them are complete with the manual. But I think all the discs are alright. That's the listing said. Yeah, that's good. I can't remember what... I did comp each game when I bid it on the item, but I can't remember which game was a really good one. There was one that like paid for everything. I think I remember, but I'll let you know once we get there. Madagascar 2. Now, all these games, this one's a little bit scratched, but it's got the manual at least. All these games that aren't really worth more than like 15 bucks. Oh, this one's a bit broken. I'm just gonna flog it off to EB Games with a whole bunch of others I have behind me over there. Scooby-Doo, I'm just checking the condition of this. Complete, that's good. Maybe I can even lot some of these up on eBay before I flog it off to EB Games. This one is SpongeBob Battle for Volcano Island. That was fun, I want to play that. I have 5 minutes of recording left and then my micro SIM card is full. Spyro, Hero's Tale, that's a good one, solid game. I'm pretty sure I traded another Spyro a couple weeks ago and I got 11 bucks for it at EB Game on PS2. Looks pretty good, complete with manual, that is awesome. I don't know what these go for on eBay, so maybe I'll pull like comps up or something. I've got Jumanji here. Oh man, I'm loving this bubble wrap. I was literally thinking like I need more bubble wrap. But I think this is going to keep me going for a little bit. 2 more to go. This looks like it's a Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. Complete. Looks good. Does not look fun. Will not play that. And the last game. Now this is the one that I think is worth quite a bit of money. You might look at this game and you'd be like, that's shit. Like, why would that be worth quite a bit of money? But have a look at this. Have a look at this. Here we are, Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure. Is it complete? Yes, it is. Disc in good condition. Yep, it's pretty good. Just had a bit of hair on it. But yeah, complete, good condition. This is an $85 to maybe $90 game. You wouldn't think about, like, if you see this in a thrift, like, oh, just another shitty Disney game, but it's not. This is actually a really good sought after game. Highly sought after, not easy to find. I'm just looking. It varies in prices. I'm just looking here. The last one sold for 85 a few days ago. The next one was 89, 79 plus post, 70. So it's not a bad game. I reckon some of these games I'm still gonna pick up. Oh, sorry, I'm still gonna list to resell. And then the crappy ones, like I don't know how Hello Kitty does. Maybe I'll just trade that in. I gotta obviously do my research and go through these, but pretty happy I picked that up. Let me show you like my death pile games that I'm gonna actually send to EB Games to get some money back for. So I have a bunch of Wii games. Look at this. This is this is so dumb. But all these games are about $1 or under. So I'm just gonna get rid of them. Got cars there, got a few PS3 games there. A lot of Wii actually. Wii that I picked up on Facebook Marketplace, and I've sold the good ones. This I thought was a good game. I can still get about 20 bucks for this, but I don't know, I just can't be bothered listing it. I don't know if I'm gonna eBay it or just, you know, get rid of it. But that's pretty much it. Wii Sports, the usual. Star Wars, Jack. This might be a good game as well for eBay. But yeah, this is what I'm planning to go to eBay games with and see what I can get for. Finally, what did I get from Savers? Let's go through it real quick. I got a Butter Goods t-shirt, and the rest were just cheap toys, cheap plush toys. I got this Psyduck official. I have a massive, somewhere up there, I have a massive lot of Pokemon plush toys that might go for Whatnot in the future, or it might just be like a big Facebook market deal bundle I'll do. I've done that many times, it's been pretty good. I'll think about that. I got a vintage Tazzy Devil, 1999, and I got another Pokemon, Piplup, I think that's the name. I got about 3 or 4 of these, so yeah, pretty good. Always holds its value. What is that? Here we are, it is Thursday. We're about to hit up Savers. Got the little man in the back there. He's keen for some new books. And I'm keen for some, I don't know, what am I looking for today? I haven't found any like, why haven't I found a while? Like a good jersey. I know I found one today, that Liverpool one, but I want to find more jerseys. I got like that sport itch right now. You ready for Savers? All right, let's do this.
Let me put it.
Look at the poo. Yeah, I see it. Uniqlo t-shirts, if they're pretty cheap, they're safe to grab, but these are just way too overpriced at Savers. They just love pricing them up. But I did grab this t-shirt, Nirvana. It was pretty cheap, and yeah, I love the graphics. No idea what's going on here, but I grabbed this. This was a great find. I'll talk about it later. And this lady absolutely crop dusted me here. Blech. We are done for Thursday. Got a little Mr. Grumpy Pants over here. But look, $97.93. That's the most we've spent at Savers in a long time. Did not have a 20% discount. Did not have one, but I did buy some pricey things. Like that Quicksilver jacket was up there. This was 10 bucks. But a couple of things were only $4.99. The plush toys were pretty cheap, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll go through everything at home, and we'll see how we go. See if we can flip anything real quick. Let's go through what I picked up today. Spent quite a bit across 2 op shops. Funny, like how yesterday I barely got anything anywhere, but today I got some pretty good things. Update, I did sell, I'm just looking over there. Remember that Toy Story, that Mr. Potato Head from 1995? I did sell that on Instagram, so I really appreciate you know who you are for buying that. But let's get into what I found today. Let's do a quick little loot shoot. Is that what people say? And if anything sells, I'll put it up on the screen anyway. Let's get to it. Let's kick it off with salvos. I was surprised because yesterday salvos there was nothing there, but today I picked up a few plush toys, a couple pieces of clothing. It was funny because there were a few other resellers there, and one of them had a vintage, like 80s I think it was, like Gizmo plush toy. I was so jealous because they got there like right before me. I saw them walking through the door. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I can't win them all. Look what I found. So I got this. Right here. Invader Zim. Is that the dog from it? I'm not really familiar with the show. I know of it, but didn't Is that missing an ear? Oh my god, I just realized missing an ear. How? When? How come I didn't see that? Anyway, this would have been good. Like, it would have been a nice little toy, even like for whatnot, to auction off or something. Pay $2. Hold on. Yep. Alright. And speaking of whatnot, I said I was going to talk about it, and I don't know if I did in this episode. So, real quick, funny story. I got approved to sell a while ago, and I had no idea. And it was, I think, last week or the week before. I think it was last week on the weekend. I was just playing around and whatnot, and like, it had this thing like complete your something, and I was like, what the heck is that? So I clicked on it, and I did everything, and then it's like, all right, cool. Now you have like six days, 24 hours to sell to get your $150. I was like, wait. I'm not ready to sell. Like, I don't want to sell right now. Like, I'm happy to sell in a few months, maybe 1 or 2 months, let's say. But yeah. So, and this message has been there for a while. I just had to click and activate it or something. I don't know what was going on. So I can sell on it, but I just need to decide when I want to. By the time this video is out, the 7 days will be up, and I would not have done a show. Doesn't matter. But anyway, I can sell on it. When, I don't know, but hopefully in the next month or two. That's the plan. I just wanna watch and see what other people do first. See how it works. Is it gonna stick around for the next few months? We'll see. I think it will, but we'll see. But back to the haul. Well, this was sad. Missing an ear. Didn't even realize. This is a 2003 gingerbread man. What's his name in Shrek? Gingerbread man? I don't know. Anyway, it's Universal Studios. It's all official. See, like these items, I think they're going to go well and whatnot. I think that wouldn't be too bad. I got like a whole box. I got a whole box of items that I want to put on whatnot. And not just junk. It's not just like crappy junk that I want to get rid of. It's actually good stuff. Have a look. I'll give you a quick sneak peek. It's a mix of everything. I got to sort it properly, but have a look at this. It looks super messy right now, but I got a bunch of things I just want to auction off. I'm happy to sell Harley Davidson. Got this vintage Walkman, Sony Walkman promo hat. A couple of official Nintendo things. More plush toys. Vintage t-shirts. 1996 Tweety. 1980s Ghostbusters, I think this is 2000 or 1999, 2000 The Simpsons. So I got a lot of cool things to auction off eventually. I'm trying to keep it in that box over there. It's really messy, got to organize it properly, but geez, yeah. Just saw his face when he dropped everything. He's like, but yeah, whatnot is coming. Lots of cool things to come. Let's get back to the loot shoot, to the haul. This is Leela, I think her name was, from Futurama. This is an official plush toy from 2016. This is such a cool toy. I can get maybe like 20 bucks for this on eBay. But I might save it for whatnot. Such a cool show. I love Futurama. I used to love it when I was a teenager. Killstar. Hello. Killstar is a really good brand to look out for. This is a men's hoodie. Have a look at the tag, just so you're familiar with it. Maybe you've seen it before. But it's not your fault. You thought I was normal. A lot of like goth people wear this. I don't know if I can say that, but anyway, Killstar, good brand. I've sold heaps of the women's stuff before. I don't know, is this men's or women? I don't know, but it's a nice little hoodie. And the last thing, now, let's talk about this jersey. This jersey potentially is something special. Maybe. I gotta do more research. But look at this. It's Liverpool. Umbro. Look at the design. What's one thing you notice? Right now, quick, you got 2 seconds. What's one thing you notice? It's got no sponsors. It's got no sponsors, which means if you know football, if you know soccer, this could be early 80s potentially. I'm pretty sure it's legit. Look at the tag. It's not a repro. Look at the tag. Look at the tag. The choice of champions, made in England. The care instructions. It all lines up with an 80s jersey. You're not gonna find a barcode on this. You're not gonna find a like the product code inside the seam here. It's too old. So I think this is a legit jersey which could fetch a pretty penny. So I was trying to think something cool to say. But I'm gonna do more research. I will put it in this video like right now if I find out what it is, if I sell it or anything, or what I list it for. It's gonna be here somewhere in the bottom. I don't know where. But yeah, I don't know. This for $9, it could be something pretty good. Comps, I couldn't really find any comps, but I was like real quick in the shop. But I did see some listed, like crazy listed prices for the exact same jersey. This is a good size. Look at the sizing tag. That's another giveaway that it is vintage. It doesn't say like M, L, XL. It says in centimeters or inches. So this is maybe like about a large, I think. Yeah, this would be about a large, maybe medium large. But crazy. Let's go to the next op shop haul right over here.
That's looking also pink.
Yeah. Look at this. I got a lot. Paid $98. I don't know why I got this. I should not have gotten this. It's a freaking clown. Look how much I paid. What a rip-off. And it's chipped. I don't know. I thought it was cool. I thought it was something different. At least the bottom is on there. So if you want to put your coins in there, it's not going to fall out like many others. But I thought this was cool. I think this is the bad buy of the week so far. Anyway, let's move on to the plush toys. Pokemon, I've mentioned it. I think yesterday I picked up a couple Pokemon toys. I mentioned that I'm collecting as many Pokemon plush toys as I can. And I'm going to do one big like clearance. So I paid $3 for this bag. I want to donate the other one. There's like 2 other like crappy Kmart. There you go, Anko right there. Anko toys, I'm going to donate them. They're good toys. They're not like junk, but you know, I don't sell Anko. But I'm going to keep the Pokemon. And here, there was a Bambi plush toy. An old vintage Bambi. The tag's faded. It's vintage, it's old. I've sold this one before for about $30, I think.
Like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
You like Bambi? I sold this one for about $30 before. I'm pretty sure it's the same one. I'm going to open it up and just have a better look. But I don't know what that bee is.
I like baby Ziki.
I don't know what that bee is. I'm going to donate it. But yeah, that's the reason I got that. What else did we get? Here we go. Furby. I must have missed this the first time I walked by the toys. I actually went there first. I must have missed it. Furby. This is a 2012 Furby. I've sold this one, but loose before, for about $30. Working. And look at this. I opened it up. It was all taped up. The box is all mangled. Messed up. What is that? Why is... Oh, is that like... just to show what color it is. Okay. Anyway. Look at this. It is brand new. It's still like on the wire. It doesn't even fall off. It's on the wire. And it's got this. The manual. The information on this Furby. How cool is that? So... Surely this works. It's got to work. It's never been opened. So I don't know what I'm going to get for that. I didn't comp it. I just saw a box Furby. I've never found a box Furby. So let's go. Paid $11. So this and this were like the most expensive items. Everything else was pretty decent. Let's move on to the t-shirts. So I got one t-shirt, pretty cheap, $5 like all the other ones as well. Look, I got excited when I saw this. It's just a basic Nirvana. It's not actually vintage, but it looks vintage. It's got that vintage look. And it was cheap enough for me to grab. It's a good size. What are you doing? That's the only reason I got it. Maybe it'll be a whatnot item as well when I do clothes, but I reckon I can get an easy like 25, 30 for this. I think the design alone just sells it. Another jersey. Look at this, size large, Kilwa Club. Now, let me talk about this jersey. Kilwa, I'm probably saying it wrong, Club. is a club in the Saudi League, in the Saudi Arabian League. They're a crap club because they're in the 2nd division. They were in the 3rd division. They moved up last year. They got promoted. This jersey, like, you're not going to find anywhere. You're not going to find anywhere apart from in this city, wherever this club is based. Kilwa, I don't know if that's a city or what. Got to do more research. But this brand even, Strix, it's no Adidas, it's no Nike. But yeah, look, if someone wants this jersey, I might be one of the only ones who's selling it. That's the only reason I got it. Speaking of soccer jerseys, it's been a good soccer jersey day because I got another one. Melbourne Victory. Paid up a little bit, but this is a medium. Now, this is a long sleeve medium. Long sleeve soccer jerseys usually go for a little bit more. They're not as common as the short sleeve versions. A little bit of fading there, but this is a good jersey. It should have the care instructions in the middle. Sorry, I forgot, it's Adidas. So Adidas always has it in the collar here. So this is from 2013. So it's 04/13. So what's that, March 2013? That's when it was manufactured, I guess. So that gives me an idea how old it is. I got some Iron William pants, underpriced. These are the ones with the oh, where is it? Anyway, it's got like the green tag inside. So it's vintage. Now, I thought I found like a vintage Canterbury Richmond Tigers today, but it's not Richmond Tigers. It's just a really cool looking rugby jersey. Canterbury of New Zealand. What size is it? Size large. Made in Australia. These go very well, especially on Depop. I reckon I'm going to flip this on Depop. I don't know how much for, but it's going to be good. It might need a little bit of a wash, but love it. And the last thing, this is like the banger and the most expensive item, unfortunately. But look at this. 100% wool. Made in Australia. Vintage Quicksilver. Like, let's open this bad boy up. Nothing in the pockets, I don't think. I'll have a good look later. Hold on, let me open this up. Here we go. Look at this. Blanket lined. Look at the check there. Love the colors. Another good take. Oh, sorry. 70% wool, not 100%. Bit of polyester chucked in there. Still made in Australia. This is a size medium. Very faint tag. Size medium. This is going to be for sale. It's going to go well on Depop and eBay. Not sure how much yet. Love that little hit there. I just love like the color. It's like a nice deep forest green with the brown. It's kind of like a military looking jacket, like those old World War II ones. But yeah, this is nice. Is it nice?
Yeah.
Guys, I just filmed like an outro. It was about a minute and I wasn't recording. I showed off a few cool games. I showed off my plans for tomorrow. I mean, I spoke about it, and I can't be bothered redoing it. So I'm just gonna say bye. I wanna say bye right here. Let's just say goodbye. Let's finish the day right here, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Do you wanna say bye?
Yeah.
Peace out.
Bye.
It is Friday. We're about to go thrifting. I got my donations this time. We paid up yesterday. I'm yelling too loud because people are looking at me, but here we go. End of the week, end of the work week. Finally, it's been a long ass week. But let's go thrifting. Let's see what we can find to flip for a profit. Let's do this. $45.17 after my discount. I got 4 items, I think. 4 or 5 items. Paid up a lot for one. I'll show you right now. But yeah, $45.17. Not the worst. There wasn't really much difference from yesterday, so it's not too bad. But you know what? I got an email, or I guess notification, that I have a parcel waiting at home. So I bought more games. So you know how on Tuesday I got games, PS2 games? I got a parcel from an auction that I won. It's all loose games with manuals, I think. No cases, and there's about 30 something games. I got it for $40. So I'm hoping there's a few bangers in there. Couldn't really see in the photos as the auctions are, you know, you don't really like get exact details, but I want to show you when I get home soon. But first, let me show you what I got today. I did end up getting these loudmouth pants. I picked them up once before. They're golf pants. Yeah, they're just crazy, crazy looking golf pants. I quickly comped it, didn't see this exact design. Hopefully it's all like good. There's no like holes or rips. I'm known for picking stuff up and finding it later on, but yeah, I don't know, maybe like 50 bucks for this. Got a couple of bags here. Fib, that's a really good, is it Fib or Fib? Anyway, it's a really good brand. I also got a big jacket, let me get it out. Here it is. This is a Richmond Tigers, early 2000s. Pretty much puffer jacket, love that heat on the back. That's a tag, it's extra small. Look how much I wanted, 35. I only got it because I had a discount, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I could get something good for this, even though it's a size extra small. I don't know, it's maybe it's a bad purchase, maybe, but let's see if I can at least make some money on this. And the last thing was another bag. So these bags were pretty cheap bags. This brand is, what's it called? Hedgren, whatever that is. So yeah, not too bad overall. Lucky I had a discount. Let's go home. No, we're not going home. We're going to the gym and then we'll go home. But I gotta pick up a few things first. I forgot to say, there was this reseller in there. I've never seen him before, but you could tell he was a reseller, you know, with the phone out. Could see eBay on his phone, and you know, scruffy looking bloke with a beanie. If that's you, hello. But it was just annoying. Like first, I'll go to a section, and then he'll come there, and he'll try like go in front of me before I go down like the rack of clothes. And then I thought like, all right, maybe just whatever, I don't care. But then I went like to a complete different section, and then he came there and he was doing the same thing, and I was like, oh man, back off. Like, I don't know if he was doing it on purpose. Maybe he was. Maybe he's just trying to see if he could get things before me. Maybe he knows me and he knows I pick up good stuff. Maybe. But it was just so annoying. In the end, like I looked in his little bag thing and he had like crap anyway. So I don't care. But I'm happy with what I got. So. This is not a package of what you think it is. This is a package of video games in here. And you're thinking, maybe, why is it so small? Why is it so small? Why is it so small and flat? And why is there so much fragile tape? Well, it's good packaging, first of all, but I'm going to open it soon. I paid $55. I can't remember if I told you this. I probably did. But I paid $55 all up for 30 something games at an auction. I won it. We're going to open it up. Disclaimer, it's all like discs and manuals only, and most of them I think are Xbox original games. There's a few like PS1, PS2, 360 maybe. I can't remember what else. So let's have a look. I'm going to sell the good ones. There's a few bundles in there I think. Then I'll probably bundle the lot with a bunch of crappy EB games. I mean, like, I'll send it to EB Games and just get whatever cash flow I can for that. Let's get into it. Right, I'm gonna like do it here because it's a lot easier. I can't see. I don't have like a GoPro chest thing, so I can't hold it and use my two hands. I don't want to cut anything inside. Oh, pretty well protected. Look at that. Look at that. Can you see that? It's too dark. It's everywhere. It's pretty well protected. I think it's up in a case. Looks like leather. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Up in a case. How good is that? Look, we got a few games. Area 51 and the PS1. They all look legit. I'm just flicking through. They look pretty good. Shadow of Colossus. That's a great game. If it's complete without the case and manual or whatever. Obviously they're not going to be worth too much. FIFA 10, Star Wars Lego Overwatch. Real quick, my GoPro just keeps dying, so I'm going to flick as fast as I can. These are all the manuals over here. All the manuals, Xbox original mostly. And that's pretty much it. Let's see. I've got to do my research actually, but let's see what's worth. GoPro keeps dying, so I'm going to say bye here. I'll finish up the video tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye. Yo, it's Saturday. Bit of a late start, just after midday. I was up to like maybe 1 one last night, just drafting, listing. I had Whatnot on background, so I was watching a few people. But yeah, I'm a bit slow, a bit tired today, but I felt like my whole week has been like that. This is probably the last day for this video, and today we're gonna go to eBay games. We're gonna trade in a bunch of games we got here. I don't even know how many there are. They're mostly Wii games, bit of PS3, and some of those loose discs that I got yesterday as well. I listed a couple of the good ones. I don't know if I showed it. If I did, you probably already saw it. I don't remember like half the stuff I did this whole episode. But yeah, we're gonna go there. Maybe hit up one Salvos like on the way to the shopping center or on the way back. I don't know. We'll see. But I've got my son with me today, so yeah, let's see how much we get for this. I'll show you how much or how many I have or what I have, and you can comment down below how much you think I'm going to get from eBay Games. I do have the what's it called, that eBay Games membership thing. I think there's like some benefits to it, like you get a certain percentage more than usual if you don't have the benefits. So that should be good. That should help out. Like I said, most of these games here, they came from bulk lots. Some are thrifted, like for $1, like this one. I don't know why I got that. So even if I get like 50 cents for it, like I'm just gonna get rid of it. But most of these are like from bulk lots that I bought, and most of the lots already paid off or already broke even, so whatever I make here is just profit. And of course, you saw what was in here yesterday. I did pull a few out already, but that's about it. Hopefully they take everything. I had a couple Japanese PS2 games, but they don't take Japanese stuff, so maybe they'll be for Whatnot when I eventually run on it. Maybe I'll just, you know, start at $1. I've had those Japanese games for a while. Again, it was from a bulk lot. I can't remember where from. Maybe a couple years ago, and I already made my money back like ages ago. So I'm happy to like just run those. But apart from that, let's get going. I'll show you. I'll count how many games I have, and then you can comment down below how much you think eBay Games will give me. We got 20. Oh, I can't remember now. It's like 25 games here. These are all complete with manual, I'm pretty sure, maybe except one or two of the Wii games. Like there are some decent titles here, some decent titles like Jack 2, Maximo. They just go for about 10-15 or so on eBay, so I'm not gonna bother with that. And then I got like all these loose games. There's 24 in here as well, so about 50 all up, give or take. I can't remember now, but let's see what eBay Games gives me for this, or even if they will take everything. Everything I've taken in, they've pretty much like gave me money for, so except the Japanese ones, of course. So I'm pretty sure they'll take all of this. Some of these titles might surprise me. It might even be like the same as eBay, like after fees and shipping and everything, like the same amount of profit for some of them. So I don't know. Let's find out together. I'm gonna put a poll out on my Instagram. I do this all the time. And I'm gonna just film what I have, and I wanna see if anyone can guess the right amount of money eBay will give me. This is the third time I've done this. Third time I've traded in. Been driving like for 10 minutes looking for a freaking parking spot. Would be nice going, I'm going upstairs now. It would be nice going down, because like you walk in and eBay Games is right there. But that's right. We'll do a little bit of extra walking. I just remembered I had a bunch of Pokemon cards. Oh, someone leaving? Oh no, this guy. Oh, mother fucker. God damn it. He saw it like 2 seconds before me. He put his arrow on. Anyway, I have a bunch of Pokemon cards that I found in the thrift in like a footy cards folder, funnily enough. And it was full of like fakes, but there were a bunch of real ones. I did some research. I spoke with a few people on Instagram, and there's no like heavy hitters or anything, but there's a few like $10 cards, someone said, which again I cannot be bothered, even though it's like really easy and, you know, fast to list and ship Pokemon cards, I guess. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I might take it to a guy at a local market who buys and sells Pokemon cards, and I'll just be like, mate, give me whatever. Like I paid $5 for like the whole folder basically, And I did take out, I did take out the fake ones, I'm pretty sure. And I do have a bit of like a pile of real cards as well that have just been sitting in my garage, like in a box. I won it in like some giveaway thing. Like, I don't know how or why I won it, but I won it. And I don't do cards like at all. I do not like cards. I've never gotten into cards. I just find them boring to collect and to buy and sell. It's just not my thing. Oh, someone else is leaving, but it's taken. So if anyone wants it, you know, let me know, and maybe I'll give you some Pokemon cards, or else. Oh, actually, by the time this video comes out, probably already have sold it. So, but yeah, I don't know if anyone's like into that stuff. Maybe I can like find more and hit you up or whatever. Anyway, let's focus on a parking spot. Let's focus. And let's trade these games in. Not bad at all. Thank you, EB Games. You know what? I'm feeling like some bubble tea. Shit's so expensive that half my EB Games trading cash will probably go to getting one drink there, but you know, I don't care. I haven't had bubble tea in so damn long. I just have a sudden craving for it. So let's go get it. I'm gonna try a new place I've never been to. So hopefully it's pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I'm just gonna find the exit now. How do I get out of this car park? But yeah, had my bubble tea. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about that trade. Pretty happy. I'll go through the exact numbers soon. There were two games that didn't take, the two loose disc games. Overwatch on PS4, like I'm not surprised. And the PS1 Area 51. I'm not sure why, he didn't say why. I think he just wasn't sure on it. It's like a different, it looks different to all the other PS1 games that I had. I mean, I only had one other one, but it did look different, so I think he just wasn't sure without the case and stuff. And he left all the manuals behind. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with the manuals or the Xbox manuals. They had the games with it, but it was just interested in discs only. I don't know what EB's plan is, but he did say, the worker did say that very soon they're gonna start selling retro in store. So right now all the games go to like head office. They refurbish everything, anything with like scratches or whatever. They'll replace cases if they're cracked, and eventually they'll be distributed out to all EB retail stores, and we can buy them in person. So that'll be fun whenever that comes along. He said it was coming soon, so I don't know. But yeah, $167 and 20 something cents. I'll go through it real soon. Before we jump into the thrift, this is the receipt I got. It's massive, but in the end, moment of truth. Drum roll, please. Drum roll. He doesn't know what that is. We got $167.27. $167.27. That's crazy. That is crazy. Thank you, EB Games. I'm actually really happy with that. With like those quality of games, and like those games with no case, most of them missing manuals. That's not bad. That is not bad. Let's see what are the highlights. Revenge on the Sith on PS2, $5.09. That's not bad. Another $5.09 was Crash Bandicoot on Wii, Crash of the Titans. Not bad. $5.40. Mario and Sonic Olympics on Wii. $5.40 for that. I thought that would have been like crap. Oh, here we go. $8.40 for Need for Speed Carbon on Wii. That's interesting. $5.09 for wait, cricket on Wii? Like the cricket game? Are you serious? That's crap. $5.40 for GTA San Andreas disco. These are all mostly disc only, by the way. What else? Any other 5+? Here we go. $12 for conspiracy weapon. Really? I swear I comped it, and disc by itself, it sold for like 15 free posts, and I got $12 at eBay gain for that. That is so good. I'm really happy with that. $7.20 for Mortal Kombat disc only Xbox One. Another game that I comped, and I was like, $10 free post. This is not worth it on eBay. But $7.20 cash right into my bank account. That I'll take that. The rest were all between, the lowest is $1.49, and most of them look like they went for about 4 to 5-ish. What's the lowest one? The lowest game, the absolute lowest, where's that dollar one? $1.49, Speed Racer on the Wii. Peter Pan on PS1, $1.49. I actually thought that would have been like $4 or $5. Another $1.49 was Rainbow Six. Yeah, that's pretty crap. So only 2 like shitty ones. Oh, sorry, 3 like really shitty ones. The rest are not bad, not too bad, but I'm pretty happy with that. That is so good. $167.27 that I didn't have before, and I'm clearing out stock. I'm getting rid of stuff. No fees, bank money, or money straight into my accounts. I am very happy. Anyway, we are at Salvo's here. Let's go check it out. Are you still awake? Yeah. Yep, he's barely hanging on. Let's do a quick thrift at Salvo's. See if we can find anything here. I'm not holding my breath, but you know, it's always worth a look. We have left empty-handed, didn't we? Empty-handed. He's getting a little bit tired, so we're gonna go home. Now I'm gonna wrap the video up over there. But oh geez. But we're gonna leave the thrifting and the video here on Saturday. But yeah, thanks for coming along. It's been a really good day. Let's go home. Let's wrap it up, and then what? I don't know. Rest of the day. Probably do some listings, some drafts. Do you want to go over there? We also go for a walk to the park, so we might do that. Apparently we're not finishing the video right now, so I'll take this chance to say, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. This is the first video you've gotten through, or you're watching. Feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much everyone who subscribed from the last video. Saw a few new comments, a few new people saying hello. Feel free to follow me on Instagram as well. I do post a lot more on Instagram. By a lot more I mean like stories, not like actual posts. So if you want to see what I do week to week, what I find week to week, go to my Instagram. It's all down below. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon on Whatnot as well. Hopefully. I think I've mentioned it way too many times in this video, so this is the last time you'll hear from me. I think that's it. Yeah, like the video, share it around, like it. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. Look, listen. I know I post every 3 months, but let's see if I can break that curse. It's a curse I have. 3 months. It's like I can't even open the computer every 3 months because I'm cursed. Let's go to the park? Yeah. All right. I'm cursed, so let's break that 3-month curse. And you guys can help me by liking the video, subscribing, and giving me that push that I need. I have no idea what I'm saying. All right, let's go to the park, and then let's go home. Oh! Okay, everyone, I am going to wrap it up over here, but thanks so much for coming along. I really appreciate it. Thank you for sticking all the way through till the end. If you did, more videos coming out soon, more thrifting, more cool finds. I hope you do enjoy this type of like video style, like a whole week, it's just easier for me to make. I was thinking about like, oh, I should do like just a big thrift day again. I think those were like my popular videos. I don't have the same like situation I did back then where I could do those fun style videos, but I do enjoy these long like weekly ones as well. I just feel like the quality, like how I used to make videos to now, has gone downhill. I don't know if anyone else can see it, but I just feel like, oh man, my videos, I used to have fun. I used to put more effort into them, but now it's just like, all right, hit record, film, go. So I don't know, you guys tell me, but thanks for the positive comments, really appreciate that once again, and I guess I'll see you next time. Have a good one, bye.